Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing Dominic's 4-month update, even though he's going to be 5 months old tomorrow. So, but I have the information from his 4-month-old doctor's appointment. So we'll just go over that step first. So at his 4-month checkup, he was probably about 4.5 months old. We went like 2 weeks ago. He was 25 inches in length. He was 17 pounds and his head circumference was 43 centimeters. So that put him in the 68th percentile for height, in the 90th percentile for his weight, and then the head circumference put him in the 67th percentile. So that is pretty much what is going on right now. So we are still living with my mom. The kids are pretty much in like one room. It's a huge room, like over the garage, kind of large game room type room, where because of how the room is laid out, they are all being able to be in like separate areas of the room. So nobody sees each other when they're sleeping, and it works out very well for us. Now, Dominic just recently transitioned into sleeping in his actual crib because of that, because he was still waking up during the night and he was waking up Declan. Declan still does not sleep through the night, 19 months old, for crying out loud. Somebody give me a break. So Dominic has just now been sleeping in his crib pretty regularly, and now he sleeps in there all night long. So Dominic goes to sleep at about between 10 and 10:30. He goes down for like a nap at 7, and then he'll wake up around, sometimes before 7. It just kind of depends on like how his day has gone. So I'm going to say between 6 and 7, Dominic goes down for a nap, and then he will wake up around 9-ish, and then he wants a bottle. So I'll let him like play on the floor for about 30 minutes after he wakes up, to just kind of stretch his legs and have some kind of alone time with just me and him. And then I will make his bottle for him, and he will have his bottle around 9:45, 10 o'clock, and then he'll be back in bed by 10:30, and then he sleeps all the way through the night. Sometimes he actually sleeps till like 9:30. I'm like, okay, teenager, like what is going on? He is just so amazing. I just can't even. He is rolling over. He doesn't roll over like all the time. Like, okay, first of all, he hates tummy time. He always has. Now, of course, he pushes himself up on the floor. He holds his head very, very well. He does push himself up on the floor, and he is just more alert to a lot of things. He's now interacting with toys and you know, trying to get to toys that he sees, and just kind of rolling and flipping and scooting around and everything, and it's just absolutely adorable. He does roll over. He does roll over from belly to back all the time, extremely quickly, and then from like back to belly, it is a lot harder for him, and he doesn't do it as often. But honestly, I think that even when he does get back to his belly, he flips back over to his side. He really likes laying on his side. He sleeps on his side, so I think that's just a very comfortable position for him. So when he doesn't feel the need to like roll all the way over. Now, he can roll all the way over, but he just doesn't do it all the time. So he'll get over onto his side, and he'll just kind of lay there, and he'll just play on his side. So anyway, what else has been going on? He's still not on any solid foods. Our doctor said that he could just stay on liquids for now. By this point, my other kids were already on cereal at least, and Dominic just does not need that yet. So we are actually going to wait till the 6-month mark with him, because it has just been, he's very content with the amount of food that he's getting now. And so yeah, Dominic is no longer breastfed. He is bottle fed, and I did have to switch him to formula. That was a very, very hard decision for me to make. It's always a hard decision when you have to stop nursing a child. It is one of those things where you feel detached. I knew that it was like, it just wasn't working for us. My 19-month-old was, he needs to be watched all the time. And he had done a couple of things where he's now climbing out of the pack and play. He's now climbing out of his crib. He will scream if you leave him in the high chair. And so he was like, if I would be nursing the baby, he would be down, he would like climb on top of the table. Literally, I'm like having a baby on my boob, running across the room, trying to like get my kid down off of the table. So that was just not working. That happened one time. I was like, done. I would put him in the pack and play while I was nursing, and he would, he started climbing out. It's just, it's not good. So he doesn't climb out every single time, but he does, it's like, you don't want to take the chance. So, and on top of that, we have so much going on in our lives. So I haven't really talked about this on YouTube, but I figure I will go ahead and tell you guys, because the people who are watching are obviously extremely loyal to me and my videos. So my husband is in the Air Force, and he has a special duty job where it's going to be taking us to England. And we were supposed to be moving to Italy, and I don't remember if I had told you guys that back during some vlogs or something, but and that ended up not working out for us, which was totally fine, because it wasn't meant to be. My hair's getting on my nerves. Well, now we are supposed to be moving to England at the end of May, and it has put so much stress on our lives. There are so many appointments that we have to be at. We all have to be medically cleared. We all have to be at certain appointments and be here and there, and literally drive an hour and a half to get to some of these appointments. So it became so difficult for me with my husband not around, and 3 children and doing all of this stuff, that it was just like I had to basically make the decision to stop nursing. So I have never had any luck with pumping. I have always ended up being engorged, getting mastitis. Something has always happened from pumping, and I did not want to pump this pregnancy, and so that was a decision that I made. It was a personal decision that I made. It was very hard for me, which is probably why I hadn't filmed this update, because I was very emotional about the whole thing in and of itself, and I kind of cried every time that I talked about it. But yeah, so that is it. Is that hair getting on y'all's nerves? It is driving me crazy. Oh my gosh. So anyway, right now we're supposed to be moving. My husband is getting ready to leave, so I will be completely left by myself with my children. Obviously I live with my mother, but you know what I mean. My husband's not going to be here. He will come back 1 week before we are set to leave. Weight wise, yeah, I initially lost like 20 pounds. I gained like 27, I believe. And I initially lost like 20 pounds, like right off the bat. And then I was hanging on to that last like 7 to 10 pounds. It fluctuated. And then in November, I went in for like my 6-week checkup, and I got an IUD. And the IUD was an absolute nightmare. I had the Mirena. I had excruciating back pain to the point that I felt like I was in back labor. I could not move. I could not walk. I could not get off the couch. I didn't have like a whole lot of bleeding after having the Mirena. I had already stopped, you know, the lochia or the like post baby bleeding prior to getting the Mirena inserted. And then when I got the Mirena, I think I bled for 2 weeks, and then it stopped and it was fine. I mean, the bleeding and everything was fine. So if you are interested in that, if not, TMI, and I'm so sorry. Every time I sat down, I felt like I was being pinched internally. I was convinced that this Mirena was inserted incorrectly. Something was wrong. The doctor that I had was a moron. Like, seriously. She couldn't even get me level on the bed. She kept putting me up and down. Like, lady, are you friggin' kidding me? She already put the thing in there. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. That had already happened. Oh, poor Declan. He's down there not happy. He's down there with daddy, so... if you hear him crying, he's not unsupervised. I left that in for about 6 weeks, and finally they told me that they wanted me to come back in 4 to 6 weeks to have it checked, to make sure that nothing had moved, to make sure that everything was okay. Well, it had gotten to the point where by the 6th week, I was in so much pain. I literally sat on the couch. Like, I was on the couch on the heating pad for hours and hours and hours at a time. It was so painful. So Some people have adverse reactions like that and do have extreme back pain to the Mirena. It was not something that I was made aware of by the doctor. It was something that I did read later on. However, it was not something that I was made aware of by the doctor that prescribed it to me, or for the doctor who did the insertion, the placement of it. So I ended up having that removed on New Year's Eve. And then I was on the mini pill because I was still nursing. And then now I am transferring to regular birth control. We have gone round and round and round about whether or not we want another child. Everybody thinks that we need to try for a girl. I'm 100% convinced that it would be a boy. I don't know. I don't have that overwhelming feeling that my family is complete, but I don't necessarily feel like I want a fourth child, at least not now. And then I feel like when I probably will be ready, I will probably be approaching that age where I'm too old. So anyway, back to my other stuff. I have been not breastfeeding for about 4 weeks now, and I still do not have the return of my menstrual cycle. So that is super awesome. Oh, Dominic is waking up. Let me go get him. You see mommy in the mirror. So here he is, my big little junkster. He is growing like a weed. He's so cute. He looks just like his daddy. I think so anyway. Here's his little friend. Here's this little owl friend. Is this your friend? Oh, you want to get him? You want to get him? Who you going to tell? Who you going to tell? Who you going to tell? He's smiling at me. He's smiling at me. He is, let's see, he is wearing 3 to 6 month clothes right now. Pretty much it. Let me know in the comments below if you are going to be interested in seeing like moving vlogs and our England vlogs. Hopefully, guys, keep your fingers crossed for us that this just goes smoothly and we will have our orders and we will be out of here by the end of May. It's just been a really long process for us, and I'm having a baby in the middle of all of it and moving already and everything. It's been trying. Anyway, guys, okay, so that was the 4-month update. Weight-wise, I started to tell you guys and then I lost my train of thought. When I had the Mirena put in, I had lost all of about 7 to 10 pounds. When I had the Mirena put in, the Mirena actually caused me to gain weight. So along with the backache, I actually was gaining weight quite rapidly. I actually gained about another 7 pounds on top of what I had already not lost. So I was working out. I was trying so hard to lose weight and I was not losing anything. It was an absolute nightmare. I was so discouraged, just so upset about it because I was really, I was nursing, I was working out, I was eating right, I was doing all the things I was supposed to, and I just kept gaining weight. So I've had the Mirena out since since December 31st, and so it's been about 6 weeks, and I've actually lost now the 7 pounds that I had gained, and I'm actually now starting to cut into the 7 other pounds that I had on me. So I'm really excited about that. That makes you feel definitely really good. The pants that I had bought to like go to LA in January are already too big for me, and so I'm almost down a whole pant size since like the middle of January, so like 4 weeks ago. So that's been super awesome. But as soon as I have a better like weight update, I will show you guys you know, me and everything. I'm just not very comfortable with my body at the moment to like be showing it. Well, hang on. This is basically my belly. Like, I still have all of this to lose, so we'll see, guys. It's happening. It's just not happening as fast. So it's not happening as fast as I wanted it to. It has been a battle since I gained a lot of weight after I had the baby from the IUD. So it has been a constant battle, and I'm just now getting to a place where I'm starting to feel comfortable. Working out is not uncomfortable now that my boobs have gone back down, and I'm finally starting to feel good enough about myself that I think that we can do these videos. So I would really love for you guys to come on the journey with me if that's what you guys want to do. So please let me know, and I will start putting some of these things up, because I really think that if I can help be inspirational to some of you other moms who are trying to lose weight, then I totally want to do that. So anyway, all right, that has been the update for us and what is going on. I will totally keep you guys posted on the whole England thing, and hopefully that works out and we are out of here at the end of May, and then I will have a whole nother world of stuff to show you guys and take you guys along, and it will be just super awesome. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you guys so much for caring and asking me on my other channel about my updates and stuff like that. With everything that's been going on, it's been really, really crazy, but I'm really excited that I'm going to be trying to do more. I'm trying to do more for both of my channels, so it's just been a little hard at coming back, but anyway, all right, thank you guys so much for watching and for caring enough to be updated, and I love you all, and I will talk to you guys in, well, we will talk to you guys in our next video. Bye!